One time it snowed in our town and people had never seen it, and people were yelling at the sky and just yelling like racial slurs at clouds and shit. Yeah, people were, you know, like just like these ice N-words, you know, just people yelling shit outside. Like I'm 38, you know. I mean, I'm kind of a late bloomer, so I'm kind of maybe like 32, really. But I'm also like an old soul, so I guess I'm actually like, I'm back at 38. But
this is a quick trip.
Yeah, sorry, it was. Dude, I remember the first time I went to a black doctor, right? I went to a doctor, and I'd never been to a black doctor. I never even thought about it, right? And I went in, and it was a black doctor, and I was like, oh, man. Yeah. Like, is he going to know what's wrong with me? You know, that's what I thought, bro.
No, bro, that sound like some racist shit.
I know, but what I'm saying is like, you'll do some coke and just eat somebody's ass through a dream catcher out there, dude. It's intense out there, dude. And I lost a spelling bee to a girl in 5th grade who got pregnant. Shut the fuck. Swear to God. This girl named Helena, or Big Helena, I think was her full name, bro. And dude, nobody thought she could spell. Nobody thought she could even speak. Really.
Oh, no one thought she could get knocked up either. Sure. Jesus.
So she was a real overcomer, dude. Or just someone who accepted cum, you know? You can text 911. I was at the Dustin Poirier Max Holloway fight, and I remember texting 911. I'd never done it before.
Dude,
I was like,
gonna get beat up.
Oh, I said, dear God, 2 men are beating the shit out of each other in Atlanta.
That's a waste of resources, Theo.
And they wrote back, I'm not even joking, what's good?
No, they did not. I swear to, no, they did.
Advisors go crazy, but he's not, you know, not reading off. You know, he doesn't have 14.
Kid Rock is one of his advisors, you know? And look, I love Kid Rock, but, you know, I don't know if every advice, you know, every advice of his is the best, but now some of it is, that's for sure, but some of it may not
you're right.
be.
And,
you know, you can't just run around doing what I was doing for the last 20 years forever and not expect some major consequences.
Yeah, you can't just be getting, scoring 8 balls at a Fuddruckers and just expecting to fucking continue to prosper. We used to go through the neighborhood at night and we'd steal everybody's car radios, right? But then here was why I did it, dude. At first, you know, we did it because we wanted a radio for our own car, but you only can put like 1 radio in your own car. So then I'd have a back seat with like 9 radios in it, you know, all these fucking radios sitting there. But then here's why I started to do it. Because then I would see people drive down the street and be furious that they didn't have any music. So then that would make me laugh so hard, bro. Just see somebody driving. And this one dude started singing his own songs. I lived in LA for a while, and then Nashville was open during the pandemic.
Yeah.
So you could do what you want. You could like, you know, you could spit on people and they were still okay with it, you know? Like, so it definitely like.
It's a good criteria to move to a town. Just be like, can I spit on people?
Yeah. I probably bought about $6,000 worth of vests, bro.
Vests?
Yeah.
You went on a vest spree?
I'm that armless adventure bear, bro. I'll be out there. Man. Do you ever hug somebody in a vest, bro, with nothing else on?
I have. It's pretty nice. Good, yeah. I got into a vest.
Oh, that's the original honeymoon, bro. That's a Greek honeymoon, dude, right there.
What do you watch on Christmas?
I watch.
Like, what would the camera see you doing?
Well, we're supposed to do Christmas caroling this year with a couple fellows from the gym, actually. And so we're supposed to practice on Friday. And we just hired a cool brother over there in Nashville to help us learn some of the lyrics.
You say brother, dude.
And then
I love when you say that, man.
Oh yeah, we're excited about it. There's all brothers going, so you got to respect the culture, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man.
But anyway, we're at the funeral of the guy that died, and the last name is his name was Nathan Digger, right? And so I had to make a speech in front of all these people, and it was like, man. I don't know if I can say this right now, but I was like, man, this is the best digger we ever had in the whole world, right? And it was a room full of black folks who I didn't know any of them. And Drewski and them are in the back just howling, bro. And I'm just having to I had to do it like 15 times.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I bought a God is my girlfriend sweatshirt the other day off of somebody's. I ended up on some link. And now I got that coming. I just hope it's not too small because I feel like that's not the sweatshirt you
No.
seen it if it's
Absolutely
too small.
not.
Yeah. That needs to be a big one. Oh, that's it, really.
Charleston's a pretty fun spot.
God, it's great, except I took a girl on a carriage tour or whatever, and it was a it was a black girl that I was dating at the time, and a lot of it's kind of it gets a little, you know, some of the history around there is.
Oh yeah, they got some history around.
It's some risque history. So, like, at a certain point, I'm like trying to tip the driver early. Like, dude, just tell me, like,
can we change this to a ghost tour maybe?
Yeah. It's so hard to be racist these days because of diversity and intermingling.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Like in the
It's always been hard to be racist.
Oh yeah, no,
It's always been a hard thing, dude.
yeah. And it should be. I don't think.
Yeah, it should never be easy.
Yeah, it should be easy.
Yeah. But if you could do it, good for you, dude.
I mean, yeah.
What?
The video with the skydiving. Did y'all really skydive in it?
No, I would never skydive in my life.
Really? Oh, you go down
Skydive,
quick.
Bungee jump.
And she would pick me up and give me a kiss goodbye at the end of school.
Wow. How old were we?
She played second base. We were 7th grade. I don't know what grade she was. She might have been 40 years old. But she would, I remember, and you could hear them, the windows would be up because the driver would get mad if you put them down. You could hear them howling through the bus windows.
No.
Oh.
What was her name?
I don't want to say it because, you know, bees are dying too.
Yeah.
Bees are dying from the heat.
Is it the heat?
Yep. They're evaporating, they ejaculate, and their whole body blows up.
Is that real?
Bring it up, Jamie.
Bees ejaculating themselves to death in heat waves.
Yeah, baby.
Oh my God,
Spring
you're
break,
telling the
baby.
truth. I thought you were just
Spring
making
break.
shit up. Click on that.
Hell no, dude. This is in, I'm sure, this is in Panama City Beach, Florida.
I can't believe they let me in the building.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
Oh, definitely, dude. I mean, yeah, because you got a unique look, you know? I mean,
yeah.
You look like a Christmas ornament that Jelly Roll would have, you know? Kind of like, you know?
Did I tell you? I didn't tell you.
And that's I say that in the most loving
Oh,
way.
absolutely. I love it. I love it.
We went into a Starbucks, right? Found out it was not a Starbucks. We go in, somebody stole the sign and put it up outside of their business, right? So we go in, you're like, this isn't a Starbucks, there's couches and shit. Dude.
Yeah, there's no cake pops here.
And we're like, where the are we, dude? We turn to go leave. Knife fight, dude.
Really? Oh my
B
God.
on B, knife fight in the street, dude.
Well,
Urban Cutlery, dude. That's it, bro.
just butter knives.
Just a couple of Zorro brothers out there just stabbing each other, dude. And especially even in Los Angeles, man, a lot of the library out here is just a lot of people. I mean, we saw a dude try to climb into a book. This homeless dude tried to get into one of those big atlases, you know, trying to take a vacation the long way, you know. My best friends got fucked up one time, and he started talking about Asian people. We never even seen any Asians in our life. And he started
in your life?
No, and I guess maybe like in a past life he might have known some Asians, you know. And so he starts bringing up their names, bro, and knowing them and knowing about them on this mattress in this house. And I'm like, fuck, dude, you're up, bro. I'm leaving, right? So apparently I'm the kind of friend that when your friend is at his worst, you fucking leave, bro. Because I was
He's
just
talking about Chinese people.
This movie made 10 cents this
Yeah.
weekend, and you know you'd want them to take the fucking billboard down. You drive past the billboard like the billboard's like, "Get to the bomb. The movie's a bomb." You know what I mean?
You're up there at night in your Batman costume, just painting over it with a big one of those big paint reachers.
It's shipped to black markets and, you know, countries.
Black markets? Like, what do you mean?
What do you mean? Like
you-
black
You mean
markets.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not. Oh
You
no,
mean like
I'm not
Memphis?
saying. No, I'm.
Oh, I look like I'm making Bluetooth or something. I start, you know, getting the jitters. People are like, oh my God, that guy's showing up as a router. That guy's not doing well, you know?
I mean, when I walk around with these, I can like stare at people and they don't really, I don't feel bad about it because they can't see it. I don't know.
Yeah, because they're skiing by you, probably. I would assume that's probably why.
How did you get addicted? How did?
No, I would just do cocaine. That was really, yeah. So not just, yeah.
That's down and dirty, right?
Yeah, and I mean, it was, yeah.
But you don't anymore?
No, I don't do it anymore, man, and I'm not doing it.
Is it too much? Too much to handle?
Some of the stuff started to get a real rattle in it, too. I don't know where we were even getting it from in this country, but yeah, it started to make me feel like I was a mechanic or something.
You seem like a really good guy, and I'm happy that you found a lady that,
Yeah.
I mean, I just remember seeing you guys laugh and just like being like goofy and just seemed like, I was like, man, these two kids are, hope they don't have a child, you know, because this child's going to be mentally handicapped. But I also remember, because where I'm from, if you see two mentals hugging, you call the cops on them. And that was a rule when I was young, and that's true, dude. That's true. If you see two mentals hugging, you call the cops immediately because once two mentals don't make a non-mental. Right. You know, rarely do they. And it's a risk, and it's high risk, low reward. That's what they call it.
Can hate it. I remember seeing one guy had chiseled some tits into a fucking tree in our neighborhood, right? Like back in these woods behind our fence. And so had chiseled a set of bangers, homie. Some fucking milk muffins, daddy. He fucking chiseled a pair.
You mean like an artist? Like he
yeah, or like I don't know what it's called.
Like
What's that thin chisel with the little flathead on it? Yeah, I don't know what his tools were or whatever, but this guy was pretty good, I would say, probably.
And he did Miracle, which is about the Olympic hockey team.
And against Canada, America versus Canada, I think, or something. Russia.
Right.
Yeah, Russia, the original. Oh, no, Russia's like dirty Canada.
What's right, exactly.
Yeah, it's kind of like, and that's, no offense to anybody's Russian, but also, you know it. So it's not like we're keeping secrets from him. Oh, we had a guy, we used to have a really great, I don't want to say homeless guy, but a guy who was just kind of hadn't been home probably in a decent amount of time.
Unhoused.
Yeah, I would say unhoused.
I think that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, and he could, and he, but when he smiled, he had a couple of his teeth in his hand. I guess they'd fallen out or something. And when he'd smile, he would still make the shape, and he would show you the teeth.
So he just had him. He just keeps. That was kind of his party trick.
Yeah.
His help me out.
Yes. Get some candlelight.
Yeah. Candlelights everywhere.
Yeah. Maybe a couple roses on the table for the ladies.
Yeah.
A little bit of champagne.
The champagne.
Yeah.
The scotch.
Yeah, a little scotch. Damn, okay. Dang, bro. If I have too much scotch, I'll have Down syndrome, bro. If I have too much, man. But other times, it's like a lady, you know, one time a lady had a guy with a gun hanging out outside, and it was like, I can't even get an erection, like if there's like, you know, like broken glass around. So for sure. Dude, if I'm hard and somebody...
There's broken glass in the vicinity?
If the neighbors are having a party and somebody chips a wine glass. Like a damn word at a Waffle House one time in Atlanta. And I honestly thought it was kind of cool, actually.
Why'd she call you that?
I don't know. I think it was just like really hot weather.
Listening to the way he sleeps so... it's so weird the way he sleeps. You can hear him sleeping.
Yeah, somebody said he sounds kind of like a little bit of like a generator, you know?
Wait. Yeah, that's
like he has a bad fan belt or something. You know?
Yeah, something. There's a hiccup. There's a like one thing skipping over. It needs to be realigned, but he'll never get it done.
Like his DAT fan belt is off, you know? Paddington Bear is having a coffee with a woman or something over there, you know, like
bestiality.
Yeah. Caffeine fueled bestiality, dude. That's our new.
Yeah.
Have you ever done? Yeah.
Have I ever?
Have you ever considered a collab with Paddington Bear? We had this one class where people would. It was like the thing to kind of jerk off in your book.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
What class was that? What class was that?
I don't know.
Health class, maybe?
No, I think it was just class.
Just any class?
Yeah, it was like one of those classes. You're like, oh, what is this class about? Like 3/4 of the way through the class, you're like, what is this class about?
What like sport are you really good at?
Probably outdoor activities, probably.
That's not a sport, bro.
Sorry. Let me think about something. Probably basketball.
Okay.
You got shot before.
Yeah.
Damn, bro. I always wanted to get shot.
Huh?
I always wanted to, just to feel just in my leg or something. I never wanted to take something in the chest, you know?
Crazy, bro.
But I always wanted to
you gotta
feel.
Be careful what you wish for, dog.
Yeah, maybe we'll take that part out, bro. That might be a lot.
No, leave it in there. But you gotta go take it back. You gotta go. You gotta go talk to the man up there. Yeah, I was just having a good time. I ain't really mean that.
Yeah, that's true. I need to bring that up. 20. I would live there. If I get a wife and she lives there, I'll stay. I'll go live
What's
there.
the ideal, what does she look like both inside and out?
She looks like a nice lady, I think. Let me think about the rest of it. Probably maybe played volleyball, maybe didn't. That's always the thing I think that gets weird as you get older. If you even think about telling a lie, sometimes or even a small lie, I'm like, it just feels like it's...
The lies, if you tell lots of small lies, then you then have to keep up on fuck, who did I say this to and who did I do this? So that's if you go through life and you're
Who did I tell I was a mime and then you're fucking... And they're always stuck in the smallest apartment. It's like, first of all, get a better job, you know?
and fucking get out of that rat trap.
If they actually had a bat, what would they call it?
I don't see a brother with a bat.
Yeah, I've never seen a brother with a bat.
I don't. You talking about Count Blackula, dog? I don't think we're having that, dude.
Yeah, I've never seen that before.
And I probably went into the Marine Corps. I was pretty whiny, pretty resentful kid, was pissed off at my mom, was pissed off at all these other people because I didn't have the things that I thought I should have. And then eventually, yeah, there's me when I was much skinnier, much better looking.
Oh, yeah. The Marines, dude, that was the original Ozempic.
That's right. That's right.
That's Brozempic, dude.
That is good. That is good.
Be pissed. Yeah, dude, I had a roommate over there. We would drink so much gin and tonics and just wet the bed all the time over there.
A lot of bedwetters in Charleston.
Oh, dude,
beautiful.
Yeah. People were like, I'm on the sailing team. It was like, sure you are, brother. You better put a catamaran between you and your wife, dude. Very, very cute.
So I could get to a 9.2. If I keep getting the right kind of work and doctors, I could maybe get to looking like her, like, you know, her half sister or something like that.
Yeah. Like Giselle.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, people are like, whoa, dude. Yeah. Sorry.
Well, I'm okay with if somebody's breath is a little bad, like if it's dehydration breath, like some things you kind of know, okay, it's just this is a moment they're going through. But the thing is, if you get somebody and you smell that it's internal, that they're rotting out or something, or they're, you know, they had a baby that didn't hatch or so, you know what I'm saying? You don't know what's going on sometimes. And some of these issues are deep rooted. You know what I'm saying? And you know, some dogs can smell cancer. Bring that up. Dude, I remember was trying to be an Elvis impersonator. He said he was an Elvis impersonator, bro. But he was just a alcoholic. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't need any Elvis, bro. You know? We got 2,000 people. We need fucking gas money. And we need
jobs.
Yeah, we need ideas, bro.
Were you a Saint in your early 20s?
Dude, no, I was a Saints fan. I'm a New Orleans Saints fan, but I was not.
You're at the game, like fucking.
I mean, I had on maybe I might have had on a Drew Brees jersey.
Drew Brees jersey on your 16th Miller Lite,
dude. Yeah, that's for sure.
That was.
Went to one of the Celtics games the other day and being like
Boston Celtics.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you get in free over there, I'm sure, dude. There's no way. They're like, he made it finally, dude.
polluter than we are right now.
Oh yeah, dude. They all smoke too. A lot of Chinese people. Yeah, that kid that smokes on that bicycle or whatever. He's smoking like 11 cigarettes.
With your Jewish friend and go, hey, there's something in the back of my oven. Can you climb in and see if you can get it out? You're like, no, no.
Well, that's why Jews invented the self-cleaning oven, dude. They're like, we're not doing that. Sure, we're not falling for that again. The dudes are like, oh, I ain't gonna meet these chicks. I'll just get some tits put on.
I don't think that's how it works.
Really?
No, I don't think men are transitioning to women so that they can.
I'll show these bitches. I'll be one of them.
You can't titty fuck yourself. Or
well, but you can look
at them. You can suck your own, I guess. Yeah, you can look.
Yeah, but dude, you don't want to sip where you eat. You know what I'm saying, dude? I think, or whatever.
I think you do.
I don't know what the statement is. See, I get scared getting high around dangerous animals. That's one of my big things. You know, I would have sometimes trouble smoking with the brothers when I was young because a lot of them would bring a dog with them. And if we got high, it was just made me too nervous. Man, I had to get out of my own car and leave everybody in there one time because I couldn't handle it.
In like Monster energy drinks sometimes, which are like piss magnets.
Yeah.
They're delicious, but they make you want to pee.
Make you want to beat your wife too, dude. I've seen a lot of dudes drinking Monster that you know they're going home to punch.
I don't know if the Monster is the cause of it. I think there's probably other factors.
Well, I'll say this. It's the beverage of choice of some of those gentlemen.
Yeah. He was fantastic. He's a great guy. He's just a great guy. He's popular, very popular.
Oh, he's a real dirt serpent too, dude. He's a freaking legend, you know. Do you sleep on set or what do you do? What's that like?
I didn't sleep on set, and you know, method acting, that gets like a bad rap. People think it's just like a person being a prick and obliging everyone around them to subscribe to a reality that's not real. The thing I came up with, I call it.
Dude, that's just everybody's stepdad as well. You know?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's just method acting. I need a beer.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah.
Damn it.
And once in the 80s, then in 1994, a bunch of infected monkeys got out because Tulane University had their primate testing facility center in our town. And a bunch of infected monkeys got out, and they let us out of YMCA summer camp to help the police look for them, bro. I remember they came to summer camp and they basically took
sent kids to look for. Let me get that pen real quick.
Not kids, dude, the tallest boys. They took the tallest boys right out and we helped them look for them. I remember surrounding a couple of chimps outside of a Kenny Rogers Roasters, dude, off of Highway 190.
That's a true story, dude.
That's the name of your book.
Huh?
I was surrounded some chimps sitting next to a Kenny Rogers Roasters.
And dude, got racial. Like people go around town, they were yelling. I mean, this is fuck. I mean, this just shows you how far in the South you are. People were like, 90 monkeys just escaped from this place or whatever. And you literally have, like, you know, people riding around with Confederate flags. It's like, dude, these are animals, man. Like, relax. Like, the shit almost got, it was weird. Like, people were like, these monkeys, like, they'd planned it. Like, it was crazy. Like, it was.
Well, I tell you what animal needs to be freed or whatever is zebras. I mean, they put the bars on them. They gotta fucking get those animals free, dog.
Damn, that's true.
Free zebras, dude. Imagine walking around where everybody thinks. Dude, I would hate to have a real long wiener if you have a cat. That would be the fucking.
It'd be dangerous.
It would be dangerous.
Talk about a cat toy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but you'd have to put a little bell at the end of it or something.
You would, and a feather.
Yeah, dude. They have Halloween in like the hood or whatever. Do they have Halloween in the hood or?
Yeah, there's Halloween everywhere.
Oh,
it's dangerous though.
Really?
I mean, Halloween is a night you can get away with doing crime because everybody wearing costumes and masks and shit like that. So, you know.
Yeah, you can't have a police lineup with fucking Dracula in it, Super Mario.
I need a couple beers in my personal life. I think I will fix a lot of things.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I fucking used to overdose over there in Charleston, especially on Halloween. Dude, one year I made out with 3 ladybugs, dude.
Oh, just the creatures, the ladybugs, the actual insects? Or
people dressed as them.
Oh, perfect. And then you wet the bed and went sailing after that? Perfect. That's a perfect night out in Charleston.
That's the Charleston Decathlon right there, dude.
I wait till the last minute to do things, which was the definition of procrastinator. I didn't need to say that last part.
Some people didn't know. Some people are like, damn, he's a procrastinator.
That's
What does that mean? He's been to
That's
space?
5 syllables. Well, I didn't know you could do that.
Some people think, yeah, like, what do you mean? No, he's a procrastinator. He dates men. Like, what does it mean?
What does this all mean?
Yeah, I think some people don't know, dude. He eats mud. I think, yeah. No, I'm glad you sounded it out.
Yeah, I had to. Absolutely.
Dude, my buddy, I used to sleep under his bed for a while, and he would have girls come over, and they'd always go to the restroom or something before they were going to make out, and he'd come in there, he'd wake me up, and he'd be like, don't fuck up. But he'd wake me up and tell me to don't wake up, right?
I'll be jacking off down there.
It was just crazy. Like, I wasn't going to wake up. I was being asleep.
Yeah.
He'd be like, dude, don't wake up, dude. I got a chick over. Like, all right.
So you were just like vampire
I was
underneath?
dead asleep, yeah.
You're having a good hair day. What do you
Yeah.
What do you do to it?
Huh?
What do you do to it? You volumize it?
I mean, does that mean not wash it as much?
No, that's not what that means.
Oh, it isn't?
You don't got some powder or something?
Oh, I don't put no damn powder
You
in
have a
my
hair
hair,
routine.
girl. The Lord does my hair while I sleep. Dude, I was in an A meeting. Some guy had a fish hook stuck in his freaking cheek, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dude, yeah.
Man. He'd either
But he
a
had 2 weeks clean.
Yeah. He'd either had a really bad night or a really good night. Maybe both. Jesus.
Yeah, who knows what happened. God dang, it's just like, all right, dude. Catch and release, brother. Catch and release. He probably had tried to come across the border.
Well,
Because we did a bunch of LSD one time, and we went to the Waffle House, right? They had a Waffle House in our town, so we went there, and we was all, we was swirling, bro. We was, like that. And they had a gay gentleman that worked in there, and he was the waiter. And we'd never met a gay dude before. We'd heard about him, but we'd never met one. And we were laughing so hard, he thought my buddy was choking, right? So he starts doing a Heimlich maneuver on my buddy, bro. And we fucking howling, bro. We never seen nothing like it, bro. Yeah, dude. Cocaine. Well, it'll make you give your email address to a dolphin, dude. It just you can tell up. You'll be like, yeah, let's keep it. Let's holler at each other. We're gonna fucking. And he's like, you're like, all right, dude. You bring your voice. I'll bring my voice. Email me. You're like, what is even? In the morning, you're like, who the fuck is this?
Oh my God.
Stay away from me, God. That would be
Dude.
scary. But we teach, it's like, we go straight from like dinosaurs to sex ed. It's like, you believe in Tyrannosaurus Rex? Let's fuck, Like, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
We had a guy one night that came to a show, and he's like, hey, man, me and my cousin, we love you, and look at him. And he goes, he's missing 70% of his skull, right? And the dude had a cool thing, though, where if he like put his finger in his mouth and went, then the other part of his head would kind of show up, dude.
That happened.
Yeah, dude. Oh my Pikeville, Kentucky,
Dude, that
brother.
is wild, dude.
You don't need all your skull to party over there.
That is wild, dude.
Again, yeah. People get injured. People get injured at sporting events. It's crazy.
Oh yeah, I thought that for a second. I thought you were describing a wedding in Appalachia, dude. That's what I thought for a second. So.
We've had some of those too. Yeah.
One basketball coach had been like kind of tickling the kids a lot, right? And then the other guy called him, and he said, "Hey, if you keep,"
you said that so naturally.
You
said that so naturally. Like that's a thing that coaches can find themselves dealing with.
He's trying to get that 3-pointer out of you, bro. He's trying to.
Oh.
I find out when people have your own money on something, all of a sudden it's like, okay, we're going to do this. Like people have a whole different attitude.
Yeah.
That's something I've found.
They're like, oh, we need a Dalmatian. I'm like, we don't have a Dalmatian. We'll fucking shave that sheep and fucking staple some
fucking tattoo some spots on this motherfucker and shoot.
And with removable glue some Oreos to it and get that bastard out there. You know, teach it to bark. We have 40 minutes. Get on YouTube and teach that thing to bark. Like sometimes if I hook up with a woman or something, I'll walk out of the room backwards so they don't look at me.
Really?
Yeah. I don't think there's anything wrong
What's
with it.
weird with it?
Nothing is wrong with it. I think I just like,
Just know that when you stand up after we're done here.
I think people, it just makes me nervous.
What's your finisher?
My finisher probably be the, I would hold somebody down and cry directly into their eyes. To be honest.
That's pretty good.
It would be very
good.
Primordial. I think it would be very, like, maybe there would be ancient poets that would enjoy it. Sure. Everybody else would be like, boo. Town, a lot of the sisters, they got a little bit pregnant.
Early, yeah.
Yeah, we didn't even know. We thought a lot of them just got kind of thick or whatever. Like one summer or whatever.
Yeah.
And then we were like, damn, everybody's thick all of a sudden.
Yeah, everybody got that baby in them.
Yeah, and everybody then they all had a baby. Yeah, they had a lot of them babies in our area.
Place.
Yeah.
They had left a few things, and you're just like, leave it.
Yeah, I just never got a plan. I think all the furniture, everything that's in there.
See, what I would do, all the furniture too?
Oh,
What
everything.
I would do
Beds,
is-
everything.
Wow.
Even awards, actually. I guess the man had won a couple of awards.
What kind of awards?
First black something or other, you know? So it's like, I feel bad keeping that,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah,
Some
yeah.
of them are kind of cool,
Some
you
of them are
know?
cool. Could you do somersaults?
Ooh, I hope she can, but I'm not trying to be some kind of pervert or whatever, you know? But I wouldn't mind seeing one every now and then, especially if it's holidays or whatever, and she wants to, pop off a damn bee handspring or something before everybody cuts into some latkes or whatever. I'm down for it. So yeah, I think I'm open to a lot of different things. I think,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, and like handstands and shit.
I mean, okay, I don't know what you're trying to get here.
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy's a perv, or this guy's a
Yeah.
loiterer.
Yeah. A what?
Loiterer,
A
you know.
Just hanging out.
Oh yeah, dude, I used to do a ton of loitering. That was a big thing in our area because they didn't have a lot to do.
So those signs were directed at you, because I always wondered who's just loitering. Like, what does it even mean? Soliciting, loitering, those signs I never really understood.
We didn't solicit. I admire the solicitors. At least they had, they were making money.
What would you say?
We'd be like, oh yeah, stalking.
Yeah.
Well, stalking is more like once you've loitered and you see something in the window, you know. You see something, you see a bit of tits in the distance or something. But yeah, that's stalking. Yeah. And then it's breaking and entering, you know. And then it's marriage usually. If you have a way with words, I think. Now that would be a good Dave Portnoy thing where he does one bite to hit a coon with a bite, you know.
Have you ever seen a raccoon eat? You never gave him any duck, did you?
Oh, I pulled up on them and they're always like this. We did
right with their hands.
We didn't do it.
Totally.
The gayest one is the one in the recycling bin. He's always like, hey. You know, at least the other ones are in the trash. There's always that one that kind of wanders up from the recycling bin and he's wearing like a negligee of your mom's or something. You're like, what the fuck is that one been doing, you know?
I mean, I was like 2 packs a day.
What?
For like till recently. Like,
Pax Von D, huh? That's crazy, dude. 2 packs a day. You're
Capri
lucky
Ultralights.
you look so lovely still after having smoked that
I know.
much.
Yeah, true.
Freaking tornado warning. There's sirens going off over town. I didn't even know we had sirens. So I'm texting my nephew. I was like, bro, tornado warning. What do I do? And he's in middle school or whatever. And thank God, he's like, get under your desk. That's what he fucking says at 4 a.m. And I was like, dude, I don't have a fucking desk. And he goes, don't curse at me over text. And I'm like, this fucking kid does not know how to support a family member. It's just like
that's what he's. That's hilarious.
Anyway, should Tommy Lee be able to hear at this point?
Probably not.
Does he still deserve all of his senses? That's what a lot of people would vote, probably. You know,
dude, that's hilarious.
You know what I mean? I'm sweating like a damn gazoon tight.
Oh yeah,
All the sports gloss.
Oh, I'm sweating like a fucking sneeze stuck in a thick bitch. You feel me? I'm fucking.
Yeah.
I'm creating havoc, man. I'm fucking dripping.
Yeah, what's dripping?
Dude, I'm dripping like a fucking, like an Icelandic stripper, bro, in a fucking sunstorm, dog. I'm fucking leaking over here.
Drip.
You're just leaking, huh?
Yeah. I think there's something in the Irish blood where heat just does not agree with me. You know, and because
you brought your own heat, of course the son would be like, "Who the fuck is this?" You know what I'm saying? Stepping on my turf right here.
But if I go in a sauna, I'll usually be sweating for like 3-4 hours after. So getting in an ice bath, almost, it's kind of like
People say it's haunted, but I haven't experienced that. Yeah.
Well, it's haunted by you now. It sounds like, because if it wasn't haunted, I feel like it kind of like now it's got its chance, you know? Bro, anybody
needs to crack down on fentanyl manufacturing, because if you get it at the source, right? That's, I think, really the way to address it.
Oh, there's fentanyl in half the bookshelves they make over there, dude. You put a half a set of dictionaries, and that bitch will give way. You know, I've seen it.
Every time, dude.
And you have long arms, so I bet raising your hand in the meeting sucks the most, dude. If you have like short arms, like people are like, oh, I didn't even see him.
Yeah.
But you fucking throw that fucking giraffe up there, and people are like, God.
Oh, dude.
You ever had that Yakum in New Orleans?
That Yakum? It's not drugs, is it?
No.
Okay. Because I've
You never
had
had
that.
Yakum?
I haven't had the edible version, no.
Like top 5 New Orleans street foods.
That Yakum, homie.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's a deep cut right there.
It is a very deep cut. I thought it came in a small baggie. Yeah, I haven't had this, bro. I have not had this. I don't know if I'm gonna ever go to prison or not. I mean, overall, I would hope I didn't.
Yeah.
But don't fucking try me.
Yeah, no, for sure. For sure.
Yeah, they used to say if you feed Alka-Seltzer to a seagull, they'll blow up. So, yeah, dude,
I never tried that, because that would definitely up my. That was my steed.
Never tried it. You fed 200 Tums to a little person, bro. That's fucking way crazier.
It didn't blow
up. No, the other one was a stray.
Well, whatever, dude.
She knew that I was gonna probably go say hi to you.
Yeah.
And she went to your show.
Well, it's funny that a stray went missing around an Asian. Crazy, bro. That's all I'm saying.
I like it. Yeah,
BLM.
BLM,
dog.
Yeah.
I actually wanted him to jump on my front, dude. When people do front side piggybacks, that's kind of like.
I've never heard of that in my life.
And that's when I quit. Hey, that's when I quit playing tennis in junior high school. I'll tell you.
But listen, you got to be strong enough to do that.
That's a good point.
I could probably do it to you.
You cannot do a front side piggyback with me. Okay?
When we finish this, I'm jumping on the front.
And anybody that can draw a picture of Timothy and me and involved in front side piggybacking, let me know.
Yeah, I wonder who I was. Who was I?
Yeah, who were you?
Who were you?
Oh, I know who you could have been. You could have been like a train conductor, but before they had a whistle, so you had to also be the whistle. So you had to be like, like you had to really belt it out, you know? Dude, I remember, one of the things when I was a child, one of the most beautiful things at Mardi Gras was seeing all the tits, and they weren't a lot of these like fancy store-bought tits. These were real fucking American Bisquick chest monkeys. You know what I'm saying? Like the kind of
cornbread titties.
Oh, the kind of tit, dude, that'll look over this way for some ketchup. Like they had some real just scare bears on them. You work with us, bro, and they call him Raptor, right? That was his nickname, and not nicknamed after the truck.
A dinosaur?
Yeah, something, bro. They had a lot of tornadoes would come through there, so you have to go lay in one of the ditches if you were out there working. Like we have to go lay in one of the ditches, right? So one day, there's a pretty good twister in the distance, so we're scared, you know. So I run over, I lay in. He comes in behind me, lays right on top of me, bro. We must have 400 yards of ditch, and he laid right on top of me, man.
Everybody in my Instagram was like, be careful because the squirrels are gonna they're gonna dig them up, or the moles. So we're hoping that by the time spring comes, they don't eat all of them. But
dude, if you had an OnlyFans of you just fighting moles, I think a lot of people would subscribe to it. I mean, I think you get a lot of the hunting audience, you know? Yeah.
But you never did that.
I didn't get time.
You threw it out there as a truth, right? And then I don't know what the thing. You know, if you're bi, dude, I'm good with it.
If I was bi, I would know, I think, you know? I would... You know what I'm saying? Like,
I know.
You would have an inkling or something.
Yeah.
Like your ears would ring when you got around a gay dude or something, you know? Like,
yeah.
There's a place called Matcha Luther King that I went to, and I was like,
sick.
This is, it just like, is that are we at that level where you're taking a guy like that and turning it into
Making
like
money.
a pun?
Yeah. Matcha Luther King.
Yeah, it was cool, but it was just like, you know.
They have the I have a cream drink. It's just like a cream coffee.
I'll have a medium. yeah, those motherfuckers.
I hope I like something, man.
Because sometimes it'll say on the Whoop bracelet, it'll say, Whoop, there he is, and it'll play that song, you know?
For your dad.
Yeah.
About your dad.
Like if you get close enough to him.
Yeah, exactly. It gets louder when the closer
It's
you
like,
get.
Whoop, there he is. Yeah, somebody gave me some raccoon pills or something, and I was just out there raccooning, you know, and I couldn't see anymore, so I could only see with my hands, right? And so I wandered to the back and started feeling on a cop, dude. He made me leave. So the other night there's like tornadoes or something, and I didn't know. Like, and I live in like, it's a nice neighborhood, but it's nothing crazy. It's not like rich enough where you're away from tornadoes, you know.
You better be pretty. How rich you have to be to get away from tornadoes?
I don't know. I'm still in the wind district, you know. So he got BJ'd up, and everybody was. You could hear people cheering in the damn distance. It was, you know, you could hear his ancestors like, he did it, you know, he did it.
23andMe was lighting up. Yeah.
Yeah, you could see, I mean, Betsy Ross just put another star on the flag, you know, like people were excited, right? I mean, if God wanted you to see your sister's tits, he'd have made him your cousin. That's what my uncle used to say all the time, but he was a fucking weirdo, and he's going to be, I mean, I don't know if he's doing fine or whatever. Yeah, dude.
You got to play some Lil Wayne.
We used to live not far from Juvenile, and he chased a woman down the street one night in our neighborhood.
Oh, Jesus. We just gonna say she did something wrong.
Oh, I'm assuming she did. Yeah. And we can probably take that out. I don't want to hurt the guy's feelings. I don't know if that's still pending either.
That Western black duck.
That Western black.
That's an all black duck.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. But mine are.
Oh, that's Mallard Luther King right there, bro. That thing dark as hell, dude. Sorry, bro.
You're gonna make a great black guy. Mallard Luther King. That could be his name.
Thanks, man. I read the first 50 pages of your book.
Damn, that's pretty good.
Thank you. I thought I figured
it's a hell of a lot better than Bert Kreischer. He didn't read page 1.
Oh man. Asshole. Dude, I bet if you'd have written it on the inside of a 12-pack, he'd have read it.
Yeah, that he would have. That he would have.
Oh, he's gonna read his own epitaph soon, dude.
Wow, that's talk about premonitions.
Sorry, that was a little cold.
that got a little dark.
That was a little cold.
Real
Sorry,
quick.
Bert. I remember I saw a man cream out on a video, and I was like, "There's no way it must be a special effect or something."
Yeah.
And so I remember, doing myself like that, just genie in my little lamp, dude, and goddamn, brother. I mean, just somebody wished for damn semen. I used to date a girl, actually, and she had her father's butt.
Oh, my God. Yep.
And it was always like, I don't know, it was so hard for me sometimes to, like, want to mate with her sometimes.
Because you're just thinking about her father's butt.
I mean, I wasn't thinking about her father, but it was like a very distinct looking buttocks, you know?
I got to see this girl's butt.
I mean, she was beautiful, but she had her father's butt, kind of. I think.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I shouldn't even. But in the morning, she had gotten her period, while she was asleep, menstrual cycle. So
I knew what you meant.
She left. Okay.
Yeah.
She left. Yeah, I didn't know if you like. I don't know. Maybe she won a grammar contest or something,
Maybe she won a punctuation contest. Maybe punctuation Phil had seen his shadow, you know? And it was going to be, I just definitely just having one of those days where it's like my skin feels all dry and stuff.
Wonder why that is.
I don't know. I don't know how hydration became like the hot thing in the past 10 years.
Is that it? People only started drinking water and hydrating in the last 10 years, you think?
It's more prevalent. You people like stay hydrated and stuff. I just think it feels more, it's more popular for sure. The same way you did in the 70s when you decided to become a politician. He said,
Me?
No, not you.
Oh, that explains the Elvis question.
You're talking about You're talking about Ghost Malone, dude. I remember I almost made love to a Korean woman one time years ago, and this was in Idaho, and her legs kind of didn't separate. It was almost like, you ever get really strong chopsticks or whatever and you can't open them or whatever? Wait. It was just like that, bro. I swear to God.
Maybe it was
no offense to that lady.
Maybe it was a mermaid.
Huh?
Right? Was it a mermaid?
I don't know. Yeah. I don't know.
Are there Korean Asian mermaids?
There have to be, huh? Bring that up. Bring up an Asian mermaid or something, beached Asians or whatever. Then I was at summer camp and they had a guy and he was dating one of the counselors and he would let us look down his girlfriend's shirt for a little while.
No.
Yeah.
His girlfriend?
Yeah. He like kind of got off on her or something at the park. So I remember, especially if it rained out and there wasn't anything for us to do, he'd let us get in line and look.
Did you look?
Yeah, I looked, dude. Dude, it was so awesome. I couldn't even see. That's how awesome it was. Like, I would look and I was
You were done.
I was blinded by my own excitement for it.
I'm in that age now where I'll chat GPT, like, what are the most attractive low property tax places?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. One of them was my neighborhood growing up, dude. I remember our property tax was $8 one year. My mom paid in cash, dude, right out of her purse. I was like, where do we live at?
Wait, who'd she give it to?
The guy that came by.
Was it a legit guy, you think?
He looked pretty legit. He had all of his buttons on his head.
He had a hoodie that said government.
He had a couple of them, yeah.
She just gave him $8.
Yeah.
Kind of, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
A male escort?
I don't know. Hooker's
what
better.
The fuck's the dip? Yeah.
Hooker sounds like you don't have insurance, but you're still going to do it. You know what I'm saying? Male escort sounds like you're at least applying for some sort of like government aid with it. I feel like.
You ever seen big heavy dudes try to surf? It's really it's hilarious. So it's like Mr. Potato Head body out there trying to surf. The aerodynamics are off. Yep.
Yeah, why don't they have who's coming out with the big boy board? You know, big and tall needs a surfboard. I feel like
this. You have to just go all in on the boogie boarding. Like, no, I'm good at this,
dude. But is there anything a little bit dicier than being an adult boogie boarder? Like, I remember getting so much ointment and I would pack it around my wiener because it would like, I just exhausted its use so much. And I would get like all that Neosporin.
Are you being serious?
Oh, 100%. And I would put it all around it because it would hurt. You know? I mean, Louis C.K. was on here and we talked about that, about imagine if you had a friend that was your wiener and you just kept fucking, every time he was around, you just kept fucking shaking him around until he spit up all over.
Ew.
And then he did it. And then everybody's like, let him rest, let him rest. And you're like, nah, fuck. Get him back up.
My God.
We came up through Texas and then moved to a little town in Southern California called Loma Linda.
When you say came up through, what are we talking about? I won't
like
say
driving.
Okay.
We just drove through. I didn't have my papers yet because I was like underage.
Okay. I was going to say, if the D stands for deportation, this is the kind of thing that it's coming to. People are you're going to have like, freckled stepmother versus like, gambling addict Vietnamese or something. That's where it's all going to be bet. It's just constant betting. I think you can feel it coming up in the world. It's like,
would you do one of them
against a male or female, you think? Also sad that somebody, I mean, this is ridiculous to say probably, that somebody can't, you can't even do cocaine in this country anymore, And that seems like a crazy thing to say. And don't say that. Don't say that. But I said it. But don't say that anymore.
I'm gonna steal that line. That's after the election, though, man.
No.
We gotta win first.
It's unfortunate. Dude, we got word that Damien had gotten held back, and people were like, oh, hell no, dude. We cannot do Damien again.
Hold me back, too.
We cannot do Damien again. Like, Damien has to go out to pasture wherever they put these kids that leave 6th grade. And they're like, Damien's coming back.
Finish their education at 6th grade.
Shut him down, dude. Tase him or something. You know, put a tire spike when he's leaving out of his driveway in the morning. But Damien cannot.
Smokes it down the fairway like 220. And Trump's like, I want to change partners. I want Billy.
Dude, yeah, he looks like that lamp from Christmas Story, kind of. And I know Billy, and I'm only.
We call him hopping around.
He can.
I wrote a rap song.
We used to have this lady Victoria, Miss Victoria, in our neighborhood, bro. You could pull up, bro. You could eat her ass for like $40, right? She'd sit in your car window, dude. Just basically put her ass in your fucking car window, like a fucking to-go box. You know, you could, if you had somebody driving, you could even have them drive the block, and she would just sit in there like a little side item, bro.
You know, if I was 17, to have a checking account or how to grow a cabbage.
Yeah. Oh, it'd be sick, dude. You saw some freaking hot chick with a balanced checkbook and 2 heads of lettuce. You know what I'm saying, buddy? I'm in, bro.
Bet it's either like you kill it or you bomb. There's no in between. There's no like all right shows.
And when you don't do good in front of a black audience as a white guy, you feel the pain of hundreds of years. You feel, I mean, my pain traveled all the way back to England in a boat. And it starts to become more interesting. Like the last woman we had on, like, trains cats around the country.
Really?
With a traveling cat circus.
That's
yeah.
pretty amazing.
So that's who you're following up, you know?
That's right.
So, just so you
That's way more interesting than a politician, man. That's
just so you know where you are, you know? Like, we're the strange mammal. Like, if you were in the woods and you saw a bear, right? Like, come out of his hole or whatever, take a couple of pills, cry, jerk off.
Right.
You know, and then get on, transition, and then get on a computer. You'd be like, this
alien.
Yeah, this is an alien.
This is an alien.
So maybe we're the alien, you know, like, I
Well,
wonder
we
if-
are. No one has ever fucked a dinosaur.
Oh, I believe.
No, because they never overlapped. Humans and dinosaurs never overlapped. Woolly mammoths.
Yeah.
It could be that someone fucked a woolly mammoth.
Oh,
It's in the
yeah.
Pleistocene.
The
you know?
brunettes, they called them back then. In a heartbeat.
They're so
dude.
woolly. Yeah.
Oh, you can't, bro, especially on a
The hair
cold
is
night.
fine. Yeah.
Oh,
sure.
I would
Yeah.
braid that tail.
You could
buddy.
sleep in that vagina.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a rucksack. You know?
Talk about politics or policy and they'll be like, oh, well, this person has a PhD. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Like, they may be smart, but I don't care about.
PhD's only 3, doesn't even spell anything.
Yeah, exactly. I don't even, but I don't care about, about the letters.
I grew up, decently rural, but not that, I saw, I had some couple family friends,
Yeah, you gotta wait for a family
I don't think
friend.
we didn't have the same last name. That's all I knew, baby. I was in.
Dude, you got to at least wait for a tall trick-or-treater to show up. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Greyhound was $60,
$60,
bro, to get to Rochester.
That's smart.
Or FedEx, you could mail yourself overnight. You might. It's a different time.
I'm not even going to get into some of the African countries.
Oh, dude,
You know the
when
ones
I'm having
talking
sushi,
about.
bro, I order the nigiri, bro. You feel me?
Yeah, that's
I
right.
ain't playing games,
You
daddy.
say GIF instead of
Oh,
GIF.
yeah, dude.
That's how safe you are.
Oh, dude. You got to be safe.
Because you got to say that and train your tongue so that you can get the nigiri sushi.
Oh, dude,
Hi, may I have 2 pieces of salmon nigiri? And look,
I don't even say nigiri. I used to say nigiri.
But if you don't have the gift of physical talent, of athleticism, you're cooked.
Yeah, you're done, dude. Yeah, some people got that you got a damn foot Mozart out there. I don't have that.
yeah. Alex Mule is a foot Mozart.
Really?
Yes.
One time I remember I called down to the front desk. I was like, hey, do you guys have internet? And the guy's like, let me check. And I'm like, check on me. Like, and
Let me see. Hold on. I haven't heard of that.
Yeah.
I'll get back to you.
But then I hear him.
He's actually
looking
clicking
it up on the computer.
Google. He goes to Google. Do we have internet? Google.
Yeah, my mom taught me how to sew.
For real?
Yeah,
That's
bro.
like some back in the day stuff.
My shit looked bad, though. I'll be honest. Bro.
Oh, you don't know how to do it that good?
Oh, I'd have a shirt and it would look like a damn vest. I stitched that bitch
Oh,
up.
dear.
I show up like that. It looked like a damn, bro. I make a sweatshirt look like a damn tuxedo, bro. My shit was bad. He would like go sometimes have a beer by like this bar at the railroad tracks, and he would like let me walk on the bar. He'd like, and they had like these little bowl of chocolates or whatever. And if the bartender, I remember if I danced good, she would like give me some of the chocolates or whatever. And he'd be like, go wiggle for chocolates or whatever. And I remember, so I just remember, I think.
You like when my dad pimped me out. That was a good time.
Well, he was just pimping me for confections, you know, or sugars, you know.
You know, maybe I'm not that bad. Yeah. You're talking yourself into like bail and rehab. These people are fucked up. Let me out of here.
You're like, I could be mayor in a month. In this community, these people are fucked.
Fuck, we haven't even got to family day yet.
Yeah.
This is nuts.
Oh, it's so good. And you can even taste the flavor. If you're comfortable when you have a Gatorade, I don't even know. Sometimes you're like, I don't even know what flavor.
Yeah, like
this
what
is.
flavor do you like? Any of them? I don't know.
Who cares? Yeah, it's like ice. Like floral ice or something. Gay bash. You're like, that's a flavor. That's insane.
Yeah, it's always now. It's like polar plunge, and you're like, just give it. I don't care.
Yeah,
I don't care what color it is.
Bitches, and you're like, this tastes.
This tastes actually pretty amazing.
Yeah, this is good. So suddenly I start to see like at the bottom of my like these like feet I made on this suit, because I went really in on this suit. It was pretty nice. There's just like water kind of pouring out of it. I'm like, where is water? And it was bad, man. They put me in a tub of ice at lunch, and
Oh my gosh.
people were scared. Yeah. And one guy's praying. I'm like, dude, call the police. Don't pray, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I respect the prayer, but
like-
also text 911.
Some people really know how to have a good time. I wish I did. I wish I was out there like, great, we're gonna hit it, and I'm gonna, you know what I mean? Like, as if I had that attitude, I'd probably be happier about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude. I'm always trapped inside of myself. There's always like a lot of like some people are like, you don't like being in a crowd. I'm like, I have a crowd inside of me right now.
There's a crowd in my head is busy
dude,
enough.
I got
Right?
30 people in here and we're out of hors d'oeuvres. So I got enough fucking problems on the interior right now. Gang, bro. I appreciate it. And I even wore this shirt. I didn't show you the whole time.
I didn't see it.
But this is authentic right here.
Oh, I don't know.
This is the
I don't
real
care
deal.
either way.
I think it's authentic. If not, dude, then it's fucking Ticketmaster got me again, bro. That's all I know.
Would you steal that from a fucking meth head?
One of those secondary sites, bro. Let me just say this. This shirt is tested positive.
Some of these guys were for certain gay.
I don't know if they was gay. I don't know if they
I'm not sure what they were. We're sure what they were. You just made it through all the gauntlets, like as a participant.
Oh yeah, bro. I put a juke on a nut sack. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Give me my $4.
Going outside, jumping in the back of a pickup truck with all my friends' dads. There was like a prison break, and they were going to go chase the dudes down. It was like, ooh, this is some real shit right here.
Yeah, bro. God, that's cool. Yeah, because I wonder if you did like if your dad. I guess he doesn't bring work home, because that would be like having an inmate come over for dinner or whatever.
I think if he brings work home, there's a big problem. Yeah.
You see the Squallet? It's like a wallet, a squirrel wallet. Go to Squallet website.
Squallet.
Yeah, get that Squallet. Get on there. Look at this bitch, homie. These squirrel wallets are made with real squirrel pelts.
I love this so much.
The fur is super soft and pliable.
Why?
You had wood shop. You had to learn how to build a birdhouse.
That's
how to
fun.
build a how to like de-hoof a horse or whatever. A couple different stuff we had
You
to
really
learn.
had to learn how to do that?
Yeah.
That's some Kentucky stuff,
They had
right?
a farrier come and he would show us how to do the thing.
Have you ever had to do it?
I'm like, dude, I can barely we get one pair of Reeboks a year, dude. If I do this to my shoes, mom's gonna drive over my legs with her car, dude.
God.
We all went into jail. I got locked up with this one kid, this one dude who kept taking his shirt off and screaming that he wasn't a homosexual, you know? And I didn't accuse him of being a homosexual. You know, I think he thought if you went to jail that you were gonna be a homosexual, you know, and it was like, I was like, I'm not being homosexual, so you're good, dude. Chill, bro. Like, and he kept taking his fucking shirt off. I think he was trying to trap me, like a dude, like a gay trap.
Thing where I would pull my nuts up over my wiener, right?
That's not where I thought you were going with that.
You're kind of laying on your back, nuts up over your wiener, and kind of wrap your wiener up. So it almost looks like a baby head coming out of your body, right? And you'd be like, I'm having a baby or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
and then people will be like, "What the f you doing?" And you'd have to kind of run off and hide or
People
whatever.
be like, wait, what the f you doing? We're in the library. What the fuck?
Oh,
people thought
saying,
I was a scab and I was working with him.
Oh, yeah.
But he's a
crossing lisp lines or whatever.
You're right, dude. You're right. You're right.
That's crazy.
That's the only union where you'd be crossing the picket line by working on your tongue.
Yeah, it's
Whatever the
crazy,
fuck. No, I'm serious, but it was a real thing, dude.
Oh,
It was a
yeah?
real thing.
Really?
Like, scab. Stop working on the accent.
How dare you learn Spanish?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's crazy. Wow.
Man, next time I'll call you. Because actually, when you put it like that, it's like,
No, I don't go to the grocery store.
I can't even. I mean, maybe like on Neptune or something. I feel like. I don't know how. I wonder if they would even. If I were at the grocery, I don't know if I would let you in. I think it almost looks like you're shopping.
Have you met Jelly?
Oh yeah,
He's
yeah.
the best in the fucking world.
Oh, he's the
man.
sweetest.
He's the best.
And he has so many feelings in him, dude. My favorite is when Jelly Roll wins an award. He gets up there and he's like, "I want to say to everybody, right now there's somebody out there who's got no arms and no legs living under a bridge. And I want to tell you in 2 short months, you can be winning a CMA award." and everybody's just bawling crying. Because they always get pictures of you where you seem like you're like the dwarf that like is kind of like the backup dwarf, you know, like you're on the side, you're smoking, you're like,
What is that guy? I don't know that character, but
Like, you're like,
is he pissed?
I think he's a little pissed. Yeah, he's an understudy.
He's the understudy dwarf. Okay.
And not dwarf, like you're a regular heighted guy, but it's like, and I shouldn't have said dwarf. I shouldn't say anything, but it was like, I don't know. And it's like they only put this chronology out of you that makes you seem like you're kind of bummed.
She was a tough girl, boy. She had all the shoulders, bro. She was just a strong
linebacker.
lady, you know? Yeah, you met her?
No, I've met a few, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, I love linebackers too, you know?
Yeah, no, she was, yeah, she was just, and I think I did actually end up making out with her, honestly. Yeah, you know, that's where I was at.
Jay, she came. You appreciate her, you know.
Yeah. Oh, dude, and she's a great girl. She's a very sweet cat. Yeah, no, people
I
kind of
appreciate it, man,
imbibing
and
it.
I appreciate you bringing up Beautiful Boy, and I feel like you're doing the exact same thing, not to just blow smoke up each other's ass, but I feel like when you...
Oh, we're a couple of naughty Native Americans right here.
Come on. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. If you're if you're listening to this and not watching this, that we're fully, the bottom half of our bodies
We're
are...
out here boofing, huh? It's getting spicy out here.
I don't even know what that means.
Okay, I don't either.
I don't even know what that means.
Take that out.
But, no, but...
Thanks for making the effort to come here.
You're welcome. This is Birdie Bottoms.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Bertie Bottoms.
Birdie Bottoms. For what are often labeled as conspiracy theories, but then often end up being truth just because, or not often, but yeah, often end up being truths or having realness to them because the news media isn't even, you know, it's like they all just go down these same similar paths and it's not, it doesn't even feel real anymore. I mean, the fact that you and I are talking is wild, you know, it's like, I wouldn't talk to me, you know, but.
Well, you know, I thought like, what if you and I would have gotten married? Then my name would have been Kat Von Vaughn.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. You're like, damn, this lady is interesting looking, but even crazier, she's got dyslexia. Yeah. Oh, who that stutter?
Or a stutter, yeah.
The stuttering Icelandic chick? Yeah, she's bro, he's delivering packages, you feel me?
You
Dude,
dig?
that's all I'm saying. That guy, dude. My friend told me that he can bust big loads, dude. I made that up.
My buddy told me he's bust fat nuts.
Him and El Chapo's wife, dude.
You should not be doing that, dude.
Yeah, bro. It was I didn't know. I thought El Chapo was Despacito or something. Or what is it called? Not Alive?
Decapitated?
No, I think Muerto. I thought.
Doesn't that mean Wednesday?
Okay. What is it, Nick?
Muerto is death.
Okay. I thought he was, death. I thought he was death, and I thought
El Chapo?
Yeah, and I thought his wife had been in prison. So I was like, I just heard an article she's got out of prison. I was like, oh, I'm gonna say what's up. Yeah, you see some guy in your neighborhood who's on the wrestling team or whatever. I didn't know they
wrestlers, yeah, exactly.
had a wrestling team, and then he's running down the
he's
street
right
like
down
a
the drag,
California
trying
raisin.
to lose, yeah, exactly. 15 pounds in 10 minutes. You know what I mean?
Dude, he's just spitting on his family members and he's just cursing because they say cursing helps you burn calories or whatever. They're like, you're back up in 3 minutes or something, right? And I had to go out 7 more times out onto that stage. You had no more material.
For 15 minutes each?
No. For like 3 minutes each after that.
So you're like the host kind of.
Yeah. Ooh, it got so bad, bro. Like the third time. Dude, the third time, I picked up an American flag that was backstage and just walked out with it, bro.
Just that was it. Somebody sing the national anthem out here.
Yeah, totally. Like I was surrendering, bro. Like, thanks, dude.
Wow.
Thank you.
I heard
very
you're a
much.
big play guy.
Really?
No.
Oh, thanks. I was like, God, I don't want that going around.
yeah.
That was a thing.
Hey, man, that's the subversive. No one would expect it.
That's very low key, dude. Dude, my mom dated this guy. He was like a mechanic or something for a while, and then 2 years later, I'm wearing his. Yeah.
Not the mechanic glove.
It said Mr. Mike on the pocket.
Is it for real?
Yeah, I swear to God. I hit like a growth spurt, and he was gone, and I was still wearing
For
his.
real?
Yeah,
That's funny.
I felt like I was employed. I wasn't. I was just in 9th grade. But you have to have a best friend that you're like, all right, every now and then you're like, all right, I'll f my best friend, you know? You know? But if it's just a best friend, then after a while you're like, oh, fuck,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
I just got to fuck. I got to get rid of this best friend so I can fuck a little. You know, I think so. It's like you got to kind of find that middle ground, you know? I think, you know? A smile might be in a museum one day. You might have to go to a museum to see a smile.
I like the Museum of Smiles.
But that'd be so crazy. Yeah, remember Rick? Yeah, remember when Eddie got his first, remember when
His
Eddie
first
touched-
orgasm?
Yeah,
Yeah.
remember when Eddie got his first orgasm? He's just like,
It's not quite a smile.
Okay.
Like,
That's
you
it.
go to the curator, like, that's not technically a smile. It's a grimace of ecstasy, but it's not quite a smile.
Like, hey, it's our biggest attraction, buddy. All right, calm down.
That's Eddie's first orgasm.
They got that soothsayer gas on me.
Do I want to smoke that?
Good point. I
If
don't
they
know.
bring your the relatives back, do you want to smoke that?
That's true. I mean, I guess if you owe somebody some money, maybe you just let them be where they're at.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Couple 3 hours, like a long time.
Damn, bro. So you're doing weddings.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. Except I think weddings paid a lot better than this. And there would have probably been some hot girls at the wedding. This was not that.
A lot of thick stepdads at this deal. Huh?
Oh yeah, just got off the public golf course.
A lot of rosy-cheeked old men, huh? Yeah. A lot of Santa's little helpers out there. Yeah.
I can do a little blow. I can drink, but other than that, I'm totally sober. It's a modified separate.
Who was your sponsor? Shepard Smith? That's what I want to know.
Okay, that's funny, but I'm not going to comment on it beyond that.
That's fine. No, and no dig to Shepard. I'm a fan of Shepard.
Yeah. No,
but he's just a legend in a lot of circles from a lot of friends of mine from different colleges.
How do you know all this? It's like,
dude, it's easy. You just be alive and you just pay attention.
And it's like instant torque in those things.
You were
too.
into the future.
You could go 0 to 60 in like 2 seconds, and that thing just
In half a yawn, brother, you'd be over there. That thing get you there quick. I don't know if you ever fought a bunch of black dudes, but they win. They win, dude. Dude, I got jumped one time after a football game by 5 black dudes. I don't know if you ever fought 5 black dudes at night. Just imagine you're fighting 5 black dudes, right? Now close your eyes. Now how many black dudes are you fighting? As many as your imagination can hold.
I'm kind of old school, I guess, in a way of seeing
medium school, I think.
I'm middle school. Yes, exactly. I am a 7th grader.
That's true. Oh, dude, yeah. I don't know if I graduated that one. Some of them they let you skip, I guess, if you're, depending on what county you're in.
Sometimes they hold you back.
Sometimes they hold you back, dude. They should have.
time.
I know how there's a lot of play pens for children, but how about a work pen? You know what I'm saying? We don't need a lot of work
But
in
it could
there,
just
but
be like things that could be considered play.
In the middle of nowhere in Indiana, like I dress like this every day, like, and it's like, but it's not for anybody else other than. Why are you laughing?
I could just see how many men have like pulled up back at home and like, honey, I seen a damn apparition down there. God damn, this neighborhood's going to shit. Dude. There we are right there with Chris Farley's brother right
I thought that was me. Dude, you look like you're 23, man.
Oh, no, dude.
It's true. Did
I
you
look like
take
I'm on
your haircut or no?
HGH, dude.
Yeah, no.
I got to get some HGH.
Do you work out?
Yeah, I do work out, dude. Yeah, I do. God. Yeah, I went today. I mean, that's what I mean. But yeah.
We once works out once.
France, they start drinking wine from like 5.
Oh God!
They give tiny glasses of wine to their kids, and it makes them respect alcohol by.
I'd watch that online if they had that. To be honest, no judgment or anything, and I don't know any of the children, but and I wouldn't want to know any of them. This jacket, Zach Bryan gave me this jacket. It's very hot in here.
I saw in the back.
I was trying to fit in a little, so this is as black as I get today, brother.
The Zach Bryan tour jacket.
It kind of shows you where I'm at, you know? Kind of like a fancy little city. It's almost like the Jean Bonnet of cities, kind of like, you know, look at this outfit, kind of, you know, but dangerous at the same time. But it has like kind of like an element of like mystery, kind of. That's a kind of a weird example.
Oh my God.
The jelly rolled on him, brother. He put the double eclair on somebody. That was his finishing move, I think.
The double eclair?
Or I think it was like the dirty
the double eclair.
He put something on somebody. He put the fucking crispy bear claw on somebody, I think. $1,100 an hour.
For now?
Yeah, it was like a semi-endangered. I don't want to say endangered or whatever, but it was like
Do they charge more if it's like, you know what I mean? Like if you can get a chicken, they're not endangered. You can kill that shit, just cut its head off. That's $10.
Like,
but
hey,
for the owl,
you can get a tall chicken.
You know? No one's gonna know the difference. You can take the chicken, break his neck, and he's turned around.
You can get a tall, curious chicken. Like Tuesdays, it's like all you can spouse.
Yeah, they come in and they chuck the keys in, and then it's just a massive orgy.
Well,
huge.
I mean, that went a little far, but yeah, I was just thinking like, yeah, do they at least just get to meet somebody, you know?
In photo shoots, I'll always try and conceal myself somehow.
Yeah.
I was like hide behind things, but.
Yeah, I love to be hide. Dude, I play hide and go seek, dude. I'd go hide. I'd leave. I'd go home, dude. My buddy's out there looking for me for 3 hours, bro. Him, son. That's life. You better get used to it, buddy. Dude, this
It's about I like seeing bum fights. I like seeing all the schoolyard fights. I like seeing fights. That's what I like to see on there.
Oh yeah, they have everything. They even have gauze on there now, so it's upscaled. It's upscaled. This babysitter was giving me a ride to YMCA camp, and she played it. And I'd never been like in a car like with a woman before that wasn't my mother.
Yeah.
And so I think it like everything seems so like real.
Yeah.
She let me put her seatbelt on her. I remember it.
Oh my gosh.
You know, we got to be safe. You got to be safe in here.
Let me buckle you up.
So I put her seatbelt on like 7 times, and then finally we start driving, and she put on Bon Jovi, and I just remember hearing that was like the first song I ever heard.
We didn't have a lot of diversity in my neighborhood. Diversity is always people's talking about it, and we didn't have it. You know, my neighborhood was poor black, poor white. That was our neighborhood. You know, so I didn't feel any white privilege. I know some people had it, man. You know, I knew some motherfuckers with sweaters. But I was 2 tank tops in the winter, okay?
Like an elf, like a...
From Lord of the Rings.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Yeah.
You could imagine like Aragorn going to meet with Llewellyn. And, well, that's like No Country for Old Men.
Maybe at a Love's truck stop, I think I can imagine. You know?
When Aragorn goes to the Loves.
Yeah, and y'all don't know how sunburn is a real. People don't want to admit it, but that shit is real.
What it do?
That's the unsexy red.
What it do though? It burns.
Yeah, it burns. You sit down. You can't hug nobody.
Ooh, your skin be stiff.
You pick your child up and it hurts.
For
Yeah,
real?
it's all sunburn, and sometimes even your lips get burnt. You can't even enjoy a little bit of soup or something.
You know, obviously I haven't really been, I haven't been quarantined as much as some people have. But
That's true. Yeah, you've been a little more out and about, man. Yeah. Hey, every now and then a rabbit gets out the cage.
Hey, man, they can get a better lock.
Oh, dude. Man, you scored more in Alabama than the Volunteers have in a damn decade. That's for sure, bro. No doubt about that.
Hey, go Vols, baby.
That's it, man. Go Vols.
But was he squeezing you because he was happy?
He was happy.
Okay, so this wasn't like a...
So I was smiling, dude.
Yeah,
my
you're
smile
happy.
hit.
Okay,
I mean,
good.
the more he squeezed the edges of my smile, you could hear him ding against my earlobes.
Yeah.
He squeezed me as much as somebody could be squeezed. His wife is not doing well if that guy has a wife. I'll tell you that.
Get the fake teeth that everyone's getting now. It's great. Everyone looks crazy.
Hey, brother.
They look so crazy. I'm
I'm like, damn, what have you been eating, buddy? Electricity? Huh? What the hell have you been eating, dude? Damn, you got gloss finished teeth.
Stop.
I had to pull